Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Two-way transformation between temple and house. Earlier, the house of Anantakrishna Rao was a mutt of Jangamas. Bhagavan Nityananda had told that the samadhi of a Jangama sage was in the same house and it should be protected with a great care. A platform was created over the samadhi and it was worshipped by the family members after converting it to Tulasi Katte, a small place where consecrated plant Tulasi planted and worshipped. Bhagavan Nityananda had also predicted that the house would once again be famous as a mutt in future. Today, a big bridge crossed over the house of Anantakrishna Rao. A huge peepal tree, sacred Ashwatha tree, was grown in the Samadhi area. When an attempt was made to dig the Samadhi area, lot of cobras came out. Thereafter, the place was never disturbed. Today, in that place, the grandchildren of Anantakrishna Rao's sister are constructing Uma Maheshwari temple and Bhagavan Nityananda temple. By the virtue of doing seva of Bhagavan Nityananda, the descendants of Anantakrishna Rao's family have got this opportunity of constructing a temple in that sacred place. Today they are leading contented the prestigious life in society by the grace of Bhagavan Nityananda. Gurudas blessed with a son. When Manjeshwar Simantini Bai went to Ganeshpuri to have Bhagavan's darshan, there were a lot of bundles of currency inside. Bhagavan told her, "Take as many as you want." She humbly denied, saying, "Bhagavan, we do not need more money. Your grace is enough." Her son was working in Mumbai. He was married but did not have any children. Simantini Bai prayed silently to bless her son with the baby boy. With the grace of Bhagavan, Gurudas was blessed with the baby boy and he was named Ganeshananda. Now he is working in American Navy, holding a position of high authority. Medicine prescribed by cosmic doctor Bhagavan Nityananda. When some ladies prayed for male progeny, Bhagavan advised them to grind the bark of banana tree and the cumin seeds, to mix it with cow urine and to drink the potion of 3 days. For those who suffered from epilepsy, he advised grinding sandalwood and avaladuri, a local medicine herb, mixing it with butter, applying the paste to the head followed by a cold shower. For brain diseases, he used to suggest drinking coconut water. He used to term sugarcane juice as Brahma Tattva. He cured many people by giving them neem leaves as medicine. He recommended eating 4 neem leaves every day for a long and disease-free life. Greatness of Saaligrama. When a priest requested Bhagavan Nityananda to educate him on the procedure to worship Saaligrama, he explained, "Pure Saaligrama stones are available on the shore of river Gandaki of Nepal. Mythology says that Lord Shiva's sweat drops took the form of Shivalinga when it fell on the earth. Conch-shaped Saaligrama is a sign of chakra and is hollow. This is called Vishnu Saaligrama, and worshipping the begets the grace of Goddess Lakshmi. Saaligrama, resembling snakehood, fulfills all the desires just like a Kamadhenu. Saaligrama, bearing the symbol of chakra wheel, indicates the attainment of wealth. If there is a big chakra symbol in the middle, it is called Damodar Saaligrama, which can be worshipped. Some are not to be worshipped with. Saaligramas with umbrella symbol, serpent hood symbol if the upper portion chakra symbol, flat Saaligrama to name a few. manifested the lost book of Chirumuda. When Bhagavan Nityananda was roaming in Kerala, a laborer by name Chirumuda fell at his feet and said, "Hey Bhagavan, I belong to a family of physicians. My uncle, a famous physician, was given a rare, invaluable book by a sannyasi. Many diseases were cured when my uncle gave medicine to patients. After worshipping the book, from the money that we earned, we used to feed sadhus, sages and poor people. After losing that precious book, we are working as laborers to earn our living." Chirumuda started crying inconsolably. With the Malayali book in his hand, Bhagavan consoled him, saying, "Isn't this the same book you are talking about? Take it with you. Resume your earlier profession of treating patients as physician, serve sadhus, sages and the poor. However, never desire more money." Result of testing Swayam Bhagawan. A mutual competition arose in Mangalore between the devotee of Bhagavan Nityananda and those of Shivananda Paramahamsa of Vadagara. Once the son of a famous lawyer, a disciple of Shivananda Paramahamsa, went to Bhagavan Nityananda with the intention of testing him. He tied a bandage around his knee, though there was no wound of any sort. Standing in front of Bhagavan, he lied, "Bhagavan, I am suffering from this wound since many days. I have visited so many doctors in Mangalore, but in vain." Without knowing the truth, that whom he was lying to was capable of healing all kinds of wounds in this universe. Omniscient Bhagavan Nityananda knew that the boy standing in front of him was acting to test him. He said, "Yes, boy, you are right. No doctor can heal this wound. Go home and check it after removing the bandage." When the boy removed the bandages after going home, he was aghast by what he saw. There was a pus-filled wound on his knee and worms were feeding on it. Seeing the condition of his son, the lawyer got angry. He immediately informed his guru Shivananda Paramahamsa about the unpleasant incident and requested him to help his son. Shivananda Paramahamsa asked in an angry tone, "Where is Ram? I will finish him off." The childhood name of Bhagavan Nityananda was Ram. Listening to this conversation, an anxious devotee of Bhagavan Nityananda informed the matter to him. Curiously to know what might happen between the two gurus, many devotees gathered. As Bhagavan Nityananda entered in, Shivananda Paramahamsa rushed to him, saying Rama with affection, and made him sit on the lap. Both smiled at each other. Both of them were natives of Koilandi. Both were named Rama in childhood. The great souls who realized the ultimate truth do not compete with each other. The competition arises between their devotees who still have a long way to go on the path of spirituality. The incident that occurred in the life of the lawyer's son is similar to the one we read in Purana, wherein Yadava boys played a prank on sages. They dressed Samba, a Yadava boy, like a pregnant woman and asked questions regarding the unborn child. When the sages got to know it was a prank, they got angry and cursed the Yadavas. Karma always bears fruit. Late Narayan Naik was working in Reserve Bank of India, Mumbai. Every day he would go to Bhagavan Nityananda, who was at the time roaming in Kurla in the city of Mumbai. Interestingly, a bull also would come there every day and shed tears. Bhagavan used to give food to the bull. One day Mr. Naik asked Bhagavan, "Gurudeva, why does this bull come here every day? Why does it shed tears in the front of you?" Bhagavan replied, "Narayan, in its previous life, this bull was a corrupt police officer. As a result of troubling people, and looting their hard-earned money as bribe. It is born as a bull in this life. Karma is like a boomerang. Whatever you give out will definitely come back to you sooner or later. It is impossible to escape the consequence of one's karma. There is no one to take care of it in this life. It is deprived of food. It gets beaten by people and weeps in front of me, praying for relief for the sinful acts committed by it in the previous life. Looking at the bull for about 2 minutes, Bhagavan said, "May you get a good life and be fortunate to serve the Lord." After getting blessing from Bhagavan, that bull was never spotted again. Namo Nityananda.